Hi everyone, it's Karen. Thanks for coming back today. We had finished with our last video about decorating this card, and this is how far we got. And we have our mechanism put in there. And I made a couple of other cards I want to show you that were quick and easy. And so let's get started. Okay, so clear a space, my disaster. We had put this together and we were going to finish decorating it. So what I thought was I didn't have a lot of the lovely lipstick color in my cards because I was trying not to pull in too much stuff so that you can see that you can make these cards with what comes in it, in the kit. So yeah, so let's, and like I say, you could put white here. I'm gonna layer it on white and put it on there, but if you have a piece of white cardstock, and it doesn't have to be a circle, it can be a square, that would look fine too. And so yeah, so let's get this together. Now, just so you know, I'm on my 4th paper trimmer because I don't have, every other paper trimmer I have, I don't have a blade for. And I had a new paper trimmer I bought for a gift, and I was this close to opening it, to using it. So I apologize for, I do love my Stampin' Up, but I haven't placed an order, and that takes a while, and so I needed to do what I could do. Actually, maybe let's put the white down, and maybe I will pop that up. Maybe not, because we've already got this popped up, so it might be a little bit of overkill. So yeah, let's just stick this guy on. And the thing with measurements is that I kind of don't use them very much. Like if I am going to cover this card with, say, this white, all I do is I put the white up to the corner and then go in a tiny bit that matches, and I make a fingernail mark, and I do that, make a fingernail mark, and then I cut it. And that's not the most technical way to do it, but it works for me. So just thought I'd mention that. Now I lost my top of my card here. Oh my God. Did you ever just, I shouldn't even say one of those days, because I think every day in my life is like this. And yeah, it's gone. So what else do you want to make? And you're probably like staring at it going, hey dummy, it's right there. And yeah, okay, well, yeah, I wish I could have explained my life and the way it goes, but I really can't. And somewhere is my little sign and decorations, and I can't even show you. Okay, well, we can work on the inside now. So what I did for this was, I had mentioned it the other day, I use baby powder. You can use that powder that you use when you're going to emboss, heat emboss, so that the little pieces don't stick. Basically, I tap it, I get a brush, which I just love this brush, and I just brush it so it's not sticky, and then you're good. So I also took one of these cakes, and I put 3 candles. The middle one, I took it down a little just for a little bit of something. So I am going to, I'll put you back down. I'm going to take these balloons and I'm going to stick them to the back of my cake. And I'm just going to use a piece of just regular Scotch tape and plop it right on there. And don't push it too tight, because you never know, we might have to adjust the size, or so I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of something to stick there just to see if it's going to hit things on the way down, and it is. So first I'm going to try and lower my cake just a bit. I still want it to be able to be seen, but I just don't want things hitting. And that's still gonna hit. So I'm gonna take the cake off, I'm gonna unstick my balloons. And that's what's good about using the Scotch tape, is it's really easy to get off. Stick that there. So I'm gonna come in with my Scotch tape again, and we're gonna just see how low I have to go. I'd rather go higher up. I'm gonna go just a bit and see how that works. So let's just stick these guys on. Anybody finding my lost stuff yet? Let me know if you see it. I'd like to use it. Oh, and we're still hitting. Yep, balloons have gotta come down more. Stick them way down. Oh. I mean, if that were real, the candles would just burn those balloons and pop them in a minute. Try just a little. Oh, it is going to go down, just at a bad angle, I guess. Okay, so next thing we got to do is find my lost pieces. My little hooray. Oh, look at this, I found it. You guys probably knew it was there the whole time, screaming at the computer like. All right, so let's stick this guy right on the front. And basically that's all you need. I mean, you could, if you wanted, you could put some of the twine and for the balloons and make it a little bit more realistic. And just, you gotta play with this guy because there's no reason that should, oh, there we go. So anyway, that is your pop-up card. If you're having problems with my demonstration of that, let me know and I will write it all down and put it up for you guys. But I don't know. Okay, so this is my hooray. We also got in our kit with these little tiny pearls, which I can put around there, but I was thinking of using my alcohol marker. And I don't know if you knew this, but anything that you buy, if you buy it all white and clear, your alcohol markers will color it to match anything. And Stampin' Up's is great because it'll match exactly because they're the markers that go with it. So I think I'm gonna wait because my markers have not come in. I do have another brand, but yeah, we'll just wait till they come in. Okay, so that card is done. Now, I was sitting here today and I was thinking, I have made like 10 cards that say hooray. And so when I was looking at it, I was looking at these triangles and I thought, oh, let's make a Christmas card. So what I did was I cut 3 squares. I think I did 3 1/2, a 2, and a 1. And when you do that, all you do is you take your trimmer and to cut it into a triangle, all you do is you put one corner on the little track, other one on the little track, and then make sure it's lined up. You cut it and you have 2 perfect triangles. So if you cut 3 squares, you quickly can make, you know, the two cards with, like, it took me a little tiny bit of time. And the other card I made was this one. So what I did with this was just take a bunch of, like these guys right here. Just take a bunch of these and different colors, and I kind of just laid them wonky, and that's a technical term. And then I took, sorry, but Diet Coke, it's my life. You guys must think I'm so, like, discombobulated all the time, and I'm really not. I just thought I'd mention that. I'm really not. But what I did for the candles was in the hooray, inside the Y, you can get this little thing, and it looks like a little candle top, like the light. So that's what I did. So I just put a bunch of them, and just nothing in the front, and it just says hooray again. And I just got to tell you guys, I know I bought 2 kits, but even my first kit, I have been cutting it up into pieces, and I still have so much. So what I'm going to do is, if you make a comment and share this somewhere on however many things you do, as far as sharing it, liking it, commenting, you will get your name put in 3 times, and I will be shipping, and the prize will be the June 2018 paper pumpkin kit. So if you've never tried it, this is a great way to try it, especially if you don't have to pay for it. And it's only for the United States, so sorry. And yeah, so I hope you can all help me out with that. And I said it before, if you really don't think I deserve your subscribe, or then please give it to someone else, because you should really want to do that just because you like what's happening, not because you I pity you into it or whatever else. But I just want to show you too, and this makes a big difference too, to just back it so it's not all gold all the time. And on another card I did use the background. I'm not sure if I showed you that last time, but here are my other cards. And we got the one we made today, and we have this hooray, and this we made on the video you didn't get to see. But on one of these I did the gold on the black, and on the other one I used the empty space, and I put that over the gold, and then I fussy cut that out. So that was those 2. This one was the twine and the all gold hooray. This one was another pop-up, and it says hooray under there, which he's found too. So those are that. And then we have this hooray, which is the balloon with, I should copy that, make it stick. It was silly. And oh, the other thing, as on these cards especially, there's nowhere to sign your card. So when you make this, just put some white on the back, so that you know, you could write your own sentiment. And I also want to say that these do stand up. If people wanted to put them, you know, up where they put their other cards, they do stand up. And then there was the gatefold. We talked about the inside and the dark hole. And we have this guy. And we do have another one, and I was hoping I found it, because let me look real quick, and I'm sorry I'm leaving you, but sing amongst yourselves and talk, get a Diet Coke. That's a perfect idea. And hopefully I can find it. Oh, is this it? I found it. I'm back. Sorry, did you miss me? Sure you did. Other people love to miss me. This was the card that I made, and I stamped on each of these things. And what that actually is this. And I punched out to make the little words. And as I punched it out, it started looking like a ladder. So I think I did every 2. But punch these out. And then I just took a paper, and then I just kind of weaved. Is weave the word? I woved or I weaved it through. And you can do it like that, or you can do it every single one. You can weave it. Maybe that's it. You can weave, you do weave, you've woven. I think woven is after. That makes sense. All right. So you just, And this would be cute with some ribbon, if you have any ribbon, white or black, or, and this is how we got this. And that's what that is. So do not throw this away. It's a handy, handy thing to have. But like I say, you can do one every 3, you know, because that shows a whole different element. And the smaller the paper in the middle, the more you see this. I'm going to make another card like that. And so anyway, this was my last card. And I'm telling you guys, I'm just going to show you actually. I'm going to take it down. I'm actually just going to show you. Sorry about that. And I can't do that, but I'm just showing you the disaster. I hope you're seeing it. And I still just have so much stuff. I mean, I'm gonna have to make more cards. And I just didn't think it was possible to make any more hooray cards, but yet it is. What I also might do is get a bunch of stuff together. It won't be a full kit, it might be. And I will give that one away also. Yes, we will do that. So I'm gonna put it all together. It pretty much will be everything that the full kit would have. But same thing, just please subscribe and share and comment and all that stuff. And yeah, I will get 2 together. That's what I'm gonna do. So I hope you all have a great day. And yeah, check in with me. I will give it till Friday. And I will do the drawing. So have a great week. Bye-bye.